Big up everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Solomon again, back with another video. And let me tell you something. It's been a while. Good afternoon. Anywhere you're watching from, big up everybody. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for the reaching out. Thanks for the subscribers. I appreciate you, even though I've been giving you waffle. I've been talking, and you guys have been listening to me. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Pick up everybody. It's another live stream today, and we want to see as much as what we can do for today's live stream. Now, first of all, as usual, I need to definitely know if my sound and everything is working. Please, you can let me know in the comment section, because at the moment I'm not sure if my sound and the rest are good. So let me know what is happening in the comment section. Big up everybody. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe. As you're stepping it, we are on the road to 500 subscribers. We are on the road to 500 subscribers at the moment. So definitely don't forget, just give us a like, give us a subscribe, and give us a subscribe button, and let us know what is going on. So thank you so much for watching, and pick up everybody, big up yourself all the time. So today, actually, like what we've been saying, we're going to be looking at a lot of stories that we're going to be discussing. Don't forget, you can join along in the chat. You can do whichever way you want to be a part of the show. You can be a part of the show. It's another live, and want to just see what our subscriber we're going to get today. We're going to be talking about a lot of things, and basically we're going to be talking about the Maduka Okoye's case and some other football stories, especially about Arsenal. You want to talk about your club? Let me know what you want for the next 1 hour. We are actually, going to be discussing football. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paste the link to the comments in the the link. I'm going to pin it up in the chat, and then let's just come on and let's talk. So I would just like to hold on. Okay, I think I'm going to put that link in the chat now. Exactly. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let me copy the link again. All right. All right. I think I'm doing something that now. Getting that across to as many people that want to join along. While I said that, that's good. Don't forget, road to 500 subscribers. Let us go. Pick up everybody, smash up the like. So we're going to start with the story of Maduka Okoye. That's the first we're going to start with, and I definitely discussed it extensively in my last video. And then we're going to talk about many football stories, like that, all the football stories all together. So what do we do? Let me start with the issue of Maduka Okoye. Now, according to what we looked at the previous time, we looked at the case of Maduka Okoye, and we said he was allegedly, Maduka Okoye was allegedly, in a match betting scandal, if I'm not mistaken. That's what we said. We said it's a match betting scandals, and I would like to know what you think about this, because basically, it was indicted. Couple of the issue has actually been lingering for a while before now. It has been lingering for a while before now. But definitely it became a big thing, now, because I think the prosecutor are saying that they actually have something, against him. So, like, Maduka Okoye's goalkeeper has been indicted in Italy for allegedly involvement in illegal betting related to a suspicious spike in wager on him receiving the yellow card. I think we've already treated that. We said he leads up to 4 years imprisonment, and Okoye's, legal representation has strongly denied that particular fact, that look, this is not actually this. We are going to be fighting this, and it's not actually going to, be accepted or going to be allowed. We are going to fight it and the rest of them. But generally, let me tell you what I don't actually believe that concerning that matter, if I'm supposed to give my thought there, I'm telling you, it's going to be actually difficult for him to escape it, because basically, look at Ivan Toney and look at every other person that's been in that particular scandal. For me, the chances of Maduka Okoye escaping that particular ban or all the processes that is going to be allowed. Well, let me tell you something. Like I said, I'm going to actually be keeping my powders dry. Like I'm going to be keeping my powders dry until I am sure of what is happening. Whatever it is that they are actually reporting, or whatever they are deciding to actually say, then I will, I will stick with it, and then we will discuss from there. But at the moment, you can't tell me that there's nothing to be done. I'm telling you, it's just how simple it as it is. There's no difference. Don't stress yourself. Like, let's just forget it. Nothing. I don't think he's going to escape. But it only pained me a lot, because basically this guy has he's just started giving Stanley Nwabali run for his money, and that's when this is coming up. Now, before I start discussing about us now, let's just look at the Club World Cup, some of the results from the Club World Cup, which is happening recently now. Some matches have actually been played, so let's look at what we have. First of all, let's look at how it has been so far. So we're going to start with let's look at the match day. Let me see. Let's look at the match result. Let's start with this. Okay. Let me share my screen so that we can discuss. Club World Cup. Let's go. Let's add this to stage and let's see what we have. So, the Club World Cup. I think Al Hilal played 0-0 with Inter Miami. Like I told you, I said one thing I said concerning this. I know this African club. This is one chance that African club have gotten in order to like prove themselves. Most of the time it's just painful that Nigeria Premier League has not something the time. And big shout out to Mamelodi Sundown. It happens to be the year when they won the CAF Champions League. That's when, and it gave them chance for them to actually be in the competition. So big respect to them. They'll be in the competition, and it's really, really nice. But I didn't even know they were there until today. So, but the games that has gone on so far is Al Hilal and Inter Miami played 0-0. Then we have Bayern Munich destroying Auckland City 10-0. I'm still going to come back and we're going to discuss that, and let me know what you think about that. We have Palmeiras and Porto playing 0-0. Now, I knew this game was going to be tough, because I knew that Palmeiras has always been somebody, especially most of these South American clubs, like the ones coming from, they have always taken all these things seriously. And there are no mugs too. And actually, I knew it was going to be tough, and they played a 0-0. And I think the big one that took place yesterday was PSG against Atletico Madrid. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think anybody can stop Atletico Madrid at the moment. I don't think anybody can stop Atletico Madrid at the moment. If you think you can stop Atletico Madrid at the moment, let me know, because I don't actually think anybody can. I said Atletico Madrid, PSG at the moment. PSG is actually tearing it up. Anybody with them catch, na beating. Once PSG catch you, na beating, serious beating. And they showed that, by what they are doing right now. They dealt with Atletico Madrid. We are actually going to go back to that Bayern Munich. That Bayern Munich, I have a question I want to ask everybody in the chat. I would actually like to know what you think in the chat. Well, then we have Palmeiras and Porto's 0-0. We have Botafogo 2, Seto Sundowns 1. Today we are having Chelsea, who will be playing the LAFC, and then Boca Juniors, who will be taking on Benfica, and also Flamengo, which will be taking on Experience Tunis, and also Dortmund, will be taking up tomorrow. Will be taking up Fluminense, and then Liverpool plays against Urawa Red Diamonds, and then you have a lot of teams. And this is the one, Mamelodi Sundowns. This is one I actually, and big shout out to my, South African friends in the chat. Big yourself up every time. I want to actually ask them, for those of you that are actually watching your league, what do you think? How do you think Mamelodi Sundowns will do in this particular tournament? How do you think they will fare in this tournament? Let me know in the comment section. Juve also, we played on a lot of games coming up, and I think the first round of the game is going to be ending with Juventus taking Al in there, and then you have Racing Salzburg also that will be taking on Pachuca. Wow, that is that. It's actually going to be nice, and the game has always been has been available. And one thing I appreciate is because the game has been available and has been watchable for everyone. So definitely, like we say we want to just talk about everything about football. So that was so far what has happened in football. Every other thing is transfers and preseason. So I think the best thing we need to do now is go for the transfer news, and definitely they know where to start. And for those one that concerns me the most, and I'll be talking about Arsenal. Now, speaking on Arsenal, I know a lot of people that will be, talking about they being worried about Arsenal signing player. Yeah, you can tell me that I can tell you I'm worried. Yes, I can say I'm worried, but on the other hand, I'm not that worried, and I will tell you why. Because basically, there is nothing that my worry can do for the situation at the moment. Nothing at all. There is nothing that my worry can do for the situation. So I'm not really. That's why I would say I'm not really. Okay, and right now, recovering from what I have from the season that we had before, I don't have a choice. I have to just enjoy this season how it comes. So, as usual, we're going to be going from Arsenal stuff, because this one here we used to have a lot of updates on Arsenal transfer. So we're going to start with Arsenal stuff, and said Arsenal and Chelsea have both held talks with Joel Hato about the summer deal. The player believes Arsenal to be the near perfect destination for his next step, but his camp are keen to keep the race open. That's like what I'm saying. We don't really care. Like, we might say, oh, it's going to happen. I can't really tell, but for me, let me tell you something. I'm not giving myself one bit of problem, one piece of concern about what happens in the transfer. My own is when they sign the player, I will go with it. That is that for Gerard Ato. And then we have the news. Massive congratulations to former Arsenal goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale and his partner Georgina on their marriage. On Aaron Ramsdale, I don't have any issue with him as a goalkeeper. He served us well at the time that we actually, needed him to. Then that was what we needed. But now I think there has been change in tenor and change in every other thing. So nobody really cares what happened to him. But for me, he has been a very good servant. I liked him as a keeper. I remember the time that he signed, we were worried that he was leaving. And I was among those that was worried that he was leaving, because basically he served his purpose at that point in time. That was what I standing at the moment, and one way that I respect that. Big up everybody that in the comment section. Please smash up the like as you're coming in, subscribe, and then you can join on the chat. Not just talk football. So we're just actually talking transfer and every other thing that is related to it. Also, we talk about reminder the fixture for the 2023, for the 2025-2026 Premier League season will be released on Wednesday. And the time is going to be 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. again, we're going to be getting who we are playing for next season. And Arsenal has still not signed player. Honestly, Arsenal has still not signed anyone. When they will be announcing the Premier League season, very, very soon, we know who our fixture is, who we are playing with, who we are getting after the game. And I don't actually understand. So Arsenal, please, make them go into the market. Make them go. Now, another news on Nico Williams. That said, Nico Williams is aware that Luis Diaz is Barcelona priority and is willing to adapt sportingly, financially, and personally to move to the club. Meanwhile, Arsenal are bidding hard for the player and are offering a 9 million net annual salary. Neither Barcelona nor or Athletic Bilbao can match. See, let me tell you something. If this guy wants to come, he will come. I don't know what is going on behind the scene, honestly. I don't know what's going on behind the scene, honestly. But for me, I just think get anybody that's just available. We need the right winger. I would prefer Rodrigo, really. When I look at the way I would prefer Rodrigo. But if he is not bad at all, I like him also. It will be very, very. In fact, having him at and Saka, Bukayo Saka on on the right and on the left, for me, I think it will be peak for me. For me, I would really, really appreciate that at the moment. And I don't know what you think, but for me, that is going to be the pick for me. I like it. But if we get to Rodrigo, I think I will appreciate Rodrigo more. Who do you prefer Arsenal get? William or Rodrigo? If you're supposed to pick one, who would you pick? Let me know in the comment sections. Big up everybody in the chat that are watching. Please smash up the like, subscribe, and then you can join on. Let's discuss wherever you are. Come on, let's talk. Moving on. Most valuable player. Okay, women. We have Arsenal. Okay. Somebody that just won. Alex Russo is the most valuable player in the WSL, Women Premier League. We won the Champions League, so it's nothing else is expected. Congratulations to Ben White and his wife on the birth of their first child. Good luck, Ben White. Yes, to another story, and that is the Alexandra Zinchenko. Alexandra Zinchenko. Zinchenko at the moment is another player that everybody is trying to get. I guess AC Milan, a lot of people, but I think is the wage now. The wage of this guy at the moment is the sticking point for people. People are thinking that the wage is kind of much, and that would be a problem and a reason why we might not be finding it very easy to sell him at the moment. Because according to what I'm saying, AC Milan made an inquiry about Cardio Calafiori, but were rebuffed by Arsenal. AC are now pursuing the move for Alexander Zinchenko, and although his 200k a week plus wages are still a sticking point, they are ready to push to get the deal done, according to John Cross of the Mirror. That is what we find out here. That's another story for this for Zinchenko. But Zini generally, for me, I think Zini at the moment is surplus to requirements. We don't actually have how do I put Zini's case? For me, Zini is someone that we no longer need him again. I'm sorry to say that, but he doesn't. In fact, with the emergence of Miles Kelly, at the moment, and then some other guys that even Calafuri that is there, I don't think we are likely to get need him at the moment. So for me, I think he's gone. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Big up everybody. Don't forget to smash up the like, subscribe. After joining in, you can hop on and let us talk football. So More stories. Before I do that, let me just forward this uh, to yeah. So we move on. Moving on. Arsenal are actively pursuing deals for both Gyökeres and Benjamin Sesko, while they do not plan to sign two striker. And Abacha is keeping his option open and has held advanced discussion over both players. Oli Watkins is also on the radar. Oli Watkins is also on the radar. See, I'm telling you, I've mentioned this before. None of both both Gyökeres and Sesko, none of them really like excite me like that. I really want Osimhen. I want Victor Osimhen because I believe that he's more of the person that can get the job done. But for me, anyone that we need to get, we actually need to get it. For me, at the moment, we actually need to get it and just prepare ourselves. Like, let's just get it, prepare ourselves, and it's very, very important. Honestly, it's very, very important. We just need that. We need that transfer. I don't know, guys. We need it. We honestly need it. Now, 18-1 we start for England at 21 against Slovenia in their second group stage match at the Euro 21 this afternoon. That was about 22 hours ago. That was yesterday. Now, let me say this. Well, it's playing for the 21 of England at the moment, and England are not able to promote him into the first team yet. I don't know what is going on with Arsenal. Why Nigeria national team, Nigeria Football Federation? Maybe they have. I don't want to jump to conclusion because what I don't know, I don't want to jump the goals. Now, maybe not even for AFCON, maybe not for AFCON, but maybe not for qualifier, but at least for AFCON. Let's just keep our option open. Let's talk to these guys. Let's know that we are actually attempting to get all these guys. Let's act like we are attempting to pick these words. Let's not just leave them and say, okay, leave them to play for England. This guy is there now. He could be. I'm very sure this guy could be convinced with proper whatever. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Pick up everybody at the comment. Smash up the like, subscribe, and then you can join along. The link is in the chat. Just click on the link and then it'll be your camera. Or if you want to speak, just let us speak. Call in and let us talk. So 18-1 for me, I think Super Eagles. I don't know NFF. Go and catch this boy. I just want this boy. I just want this boy to play for us. I just feel like we need that. He needs to come and get the vibes, the feeling, what it takes to play for Super Eagles. He needs it. I just feel he deserves that joy, that love that he needs to let him just flow with us. I think we will do now. Let's see Arsene Wenger alongside David Beckham at the opening game of the FIFA Club World Cup. Victor Gyökeres is said to be view signing for Arsenal as a dream. Manchester United are held exploratory decisions for Gyökeres, but it is under the players understood the player representative have told them he's not wishing to join with Arsenal is preferred option. See, I'm tired of all these stories. Why? Because I don't care whether he cares about Arsenal or he wants to join Arsenal. I don't really care. I don't care. Just get me a striker. I don't care who we get. Get me a better striker. Get me personally. I want Osimhen, but if this is what we want to get, let you get it done quickly. That's what I want. Let's just get it done quickly. That's what it is for me. Let's get it done quickly. Bayern Munich have knocked on the door of Nico Williams with both clubs willing to pay 62 million release clause offer for him, high contract to convince him to join. Williams wants to know Barcelona's plan before deciding his next stop. If this guy is not interested, leave him alone and move on to the next one. Meeting the one year and make Marino pick up every moment. Okay, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Fabio Romano, Manchester United keep calling for tired of your current issue. Okay, Arsenal will host the Emirates Cup. Okay, Arsenal will host the Emirates Cup on August 9th and 10th this summer, with the fixture dependent on the community shield date kickoff time, it is likely Arsenal will also have another preseason friendly at the Emirates. Now, big up everybody. Don't forget, we are going to be doing a watch along for the preseason, the one against AC Milan in the next 20 something days. I'm going to try to find a way to so I can always keep us updated concerning that. There'll be a watch along here, live watch along against. We'll try to see if we can get the games. And then big up everybody. Don't forget to smash up the like. You can join in the conversation for the preseason game. It's actually going to be nice. The FA Cup, Emirates FA Cup has been set to be on the 9th and on the 10th, depending on the Carling Cup. So let's get that, because I think it's our cup. If we're not able to win any cup, at least we should be able to win this one. I'm tired of talking about Rico Williams. Arsenal are considering Antonio Nusa as another potential signing from RSB Legs in doing talks for Benjamin Sesko. Multiple insider in the industry have confirmed Arsenal interest. However, it is not yet clear if Nusa, valued at 45 million, is priority target. This one is a project. I don't need project, I beg. I don't need project, I beg. Well, following his Brazilian debut this week. Oh, Magalhaes, I think Magalhaes on Instagram continues rehabilitation. I think aside that, I don't think there's anything special in the transfer. But like I said, the transfer, when there is nothing to talk about, let me tell you something. Yeah, I don't use to set myself. I don't care about what happens in the transfer market. All I want to do is I want to talk football. I see that Liverpool is moving mad at the moment. Everybody is moving. And the club up. I want to just discuss. Let's discuss. How do you think? What do you think? What have you think so far? What is your thought so far concerning the Club World Cup? Who do you think is winning it? Who are the favorites? Aha! I said I wanted to mention the case of Bayern Munich. Yes, I was going to mention Bayern Munich. Yes, so I was going to mention Bayern Munich. Yes, Bayern Munich beat Auckland FC. Is it Auckland? Auckland, yeah, Auckland FC. 10-0 yesterday. And let me tell you something. They were professional enough that even after scoring 6 goals, even after scoring like about they were 6 goal up, these guys were still acting as if they've not scored anything. So that they were actually still attacking like they have not they did like they've not even scored at all. So for me, the question I want to ask is, do you think people like how do you think the qualification and the way how people got to the Club World Cup is actually standard enough, or do you think they will change it in next year? Because I know there will be a criteria of how people actually join the Club World Cup, and that is what I want you to talk about. Do you think the criteria will change? Do you think people will actually need to be changed? Because right now, the way I'm looking at it at the moment, that 10-10-0, beating somebody 10-0 in a competition is for a one-leg game, 10-0 is actually somehow. But definitely it's going to happen now. You have standard, you can compare the two standards. Let me know what you think. Do you think the way the clubs that qualified are chosen, do you think that way is too low? Because, for example, clubs like Liverpool should be there. Even if I'm not talking about that, but clubs like Liverpool should be there because Liverpool are champions and they should be there. Some other teams that are supposed to be like, I feel like should be there that are not there. But instead, you're having the likes of those Oklahoma and the Auckland FC, who will go back and they will be battered like 10-0 and the rest of them. Seems like Liverpool will be not there. And somebody make the argument. Let me tell you, I just want to know your opinion. I just want to know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you think in the comment section. But for me personally, I just feel for that kind of a competition, 10-0 is just I think 10-0 is off it. 10-0 is off it for me. 10-0 is too much. 10-0 is too much for me at the moment. I don't think 10-0 is something that we should be seeing that kind of time for me. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to pick up yourself every time. Don't forget to smash up the like and subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Many more news. We're just going to be looking at that today. I'm going to be shuffling. I think I'm going to go to Sky Sport again and see what's happening. Let me just see what's happening on Sky Sports. All right. Okay. Well. Let me see what's happening on Sky Sports. Maybe a special breaking news for Mbuemo to Sports. 4 more to leave Motherwell. Stoba close to appointing Bristol City. Calaferi and Mape at last. Let me ask Arsenal fan. Do you think this guy will be able? Let me get on the screen. Can this guy bench Miles Lewis Kelly? Who should be starting? Miles Lewis Kelly or this guy? Do you think if this guy is fit, let's assume we pardon him for the previous season, for the season that has gone, because basically he got injured, he had injury and he could not continue. Let's give him that one. He had a terrible season because of injury. But let's assume he's fit. Who starts for you? Let me know in the comment section. Calafiori or Miles Lewis Kelly? Who starts for you? Calafiori. Left for me. I think my case, this is what I feel. I think Calafiori can cover for both central defense and the left back position, right? Miles Lewis Kelly can cover for the central role and also that left back, meaning that they can play multiple roles. For me, I think his role in the team will not be hampered. For me, his role in the team will not be hampered. Even if he doesn't play as a left back, he'll definitely can't. Michael Kelly cannot play. Michael Lewis Kelly cannot play all the games. I'm very sure that one way or the other, what's his name? Calafiori will need to step in at a point in time. But to me, what I believe, what I think is anybody who is fit, who plays better, who is, match fit and is ready to play and is able to play well should be getting on. Kekes to Liverpool, Kitike to Manchester United, Norgard leaves Brentford. Where did he go to? Okay. Wow, 45. The 45-year-old had been at the club since December 2022. Wow, 45. 45. That's mad. Onana, he advises Mbeumo to join Manchester United. Onana advises Mbeumo to join Manchester United. Special. The new Brentford manager, but deal not imminent. Keith Andrews, is candidate for the job. Arsenal says to keep hold of Calafiori, but let Zinchenko leave. I know that one is good. We can't keep Zinchenko. There's no way we are keeping Zinchenko. There's no way we are doing that. Would lavishly Juventus. If you like, you should not leave Juventus. If you like, you sit down there. Nothing much in the world of news when it comes to Arsenal. Let me do Super Eagles if there is anything for us. Big up everybody watching. Smash up the like, subscribe. Love this news. Let's see. Ademola Lookman. Um, 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 50 million insufficient for Ademola Lookman. Super Eagles star transfer eats up. I don't know why. Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman is set to leave Atlanta this summer, but it will only be a big money move. That's according to ScoreNet. Now, understanding, according to Fabrizio Romano, Lookman is one of the top stars who is expected to change club this summer. In fact, his exit had already been confirmed by transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Said, understand that the plan, understand plan remains for Ademola Lookman to leave Atlanta this summer. Atlanta will try to clarify the situation with Gasparini in the next 24 hours after strong quotes, but won't change future plan. It is already planned last summer transfer to happen this year. However, Lookman's next destination still hang in the air amidst some top clubs in Europe. Linked with some top clubs in Europe. So 20-year-old Super Eagles forward has been linked to clubs like Arsenal, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Napoli. I think for me, I will expect Lookman to stay in Serie A because I think he understands the league better than because I wouldn't actually like I won't expect him to stay to come to England because it's for me. I don't think it's going to be easy for him to play up in England. No, because he played there. Maybe he has matured more and probably maybe he'll be able to survive. But at the moment, I don't see Lookman still being able to play well in the Premier League. But apart from, but if he's able to come to Arsenal, let me tell you something. He will still cook. Ademola Lookman will still cook. For me, I think Ademola Lookman will cook. So let me tell you, for me, I think Ademola Lookman will cook. That I think I saw this news. Let me see. I need to be sure. Yeah. I think we need to discuss this. Let's discuss this. You can't have it. You can't have that. Super Eagles star once Ahmed Musa replaced as Super Eagles captain. Now let's read about the story. I know the story, but let's just read that. Super Eagles coach and ex-Juventus star Sunday Oliseh has questioned the continued leadership of Ahmed Musa as Nigerian national team coach. You know, Musa, who holds the record for the most caps in Nigeria football history, has served as Super Eagles keeper since John Mikel Obi retirement in 2019. But Oliseh insists that it was wrong to have a national team led by a player who barely featured on the pitch. Ahmed Musa under scrutiny. This I want to call an anomaly, and it started when we started having on the pitch, on the bench, sitting captain. Oliseh told Channels TV in a frank assessment, you don't have that. You can't have your captain sitting on the bench. In other words, you have to, what you're saying is an assistant that is leading the team. Super Eagles' role is the most important role in Nigerian football. Since assuming the captain armband, Musa has led Nigeria to 2021, 2023 African Cup of Nations, but saw little or no action in either of the tournaments. All those tournaments, former Watford defender William Chukwuemeka was de facto on the bench. You know, he was the captain wearing the armband throughout most of the matches. Meanwhile, Musa remained unused substitute. After missing out in the out entirely during the 2004. Musa was recalled by new head coach Eric Chell for the Unity Cup friendly in June. He made a brief appearances as substitute against Ghana, and Nigeria defeated both the Black Stars of Ghana and Jamaica Reggae Boys to leave the friendly tournament. Chile, who was appointed in January, has so far enjoyed an unbeaten start to life as Super Eagles. Now, let me just say this concerning Ahmed Musa. Now, there's one thing I don't know why about Ahmed Musa. I don't know what the manager has in mind and why he decides to keep Ahmed Musa in the team. But for me, I don't even know what he's doing actually. I think he said this. I believe this time his tenure is done with the Super Eagles. I think his tenure is done with the Super Eagles, and he thinks to change. So why Sunday? I know Sunday says right. He shouldn't be the captain. Well, for me, I just think because he's being called, he will literally be the captain. There's no way. You cannot just leave him off the captain like that. The only thing I've said, I think Musa should have just retired. Like he should have just retired from the national team. Musa should not just be in the national team. He shouldn't be called again. In fact, I remember when his name was listed in the Unity Cup. I don't know why. It's like, to me, it looks like it's waste of slots at the moment because he's not even playing active football anymore. It's like you call it. If you are calling Musa, why don't you call Brown a day? Why don't you call Brown a day? Why don't you call? You can't always have all of them, on. Those guys have served us and they have done. So there's no way he should be. For me, he shouldn't even be in the team at the moment because he has not done enough to actually. That's the Super Eagles. See, let me tell you something. We have a lot of players. We have qualities enough. I was just talking about it in one area now. Why would you be having Ahmed Musa start in the game waiting this? You can get there are some other guys that are in the Nigerian Premier League who needs this exposure. Why have Ahmed Musa in the team that you could have these guys, who can first blood, who can do something. Ahmed Musa is actually sitting on the bench doing nothing. And I think for me, I think Sunday Ole says right. His captaincy should be questioned. He shouldn't even be the captain. But anyway, it's not showing that he's the captain anyway. There's nothing that has to do with him being the captain. He's just the captain by mouth. He stays in the bench. The whole captaincy belongs to Williams. For me, I think Super Eagles captain is Williams to second, and I think that's the person that decides the captain. Whatever the captaincy will be, he deserves to be there. So overall, for me, on Musa, I think he should just go and retire. I think he should go and retire. I think he should just go and retire. Another issue, that's just me for Ahmed Musa. Another case I have is the case of Victor Boniface. I wanted us to look at this case of Victor Boniface because Boniface. I want to just. I want to see if I can get the tweet. Yes, I want to see if I can just get that. Up. I want to see if I can get that up. What he said. Yeah. I want to get it clearer. This thing. I think I do it. Okay. I think I have that. Victor Boniface, I think the comment he said, I am proud to play for my country and a dream. Proud to play for my country and a dream for me also. Really enjoyed every minute, the good and the bad. Thanks a lot. Thank you all. Blah 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 blah. I'm hanging my bit away. Hanging Good. Probably maybe he's just joking, but there's one thing about Victor Boniface. I don't know. Well, he's a very good lad. I don't know. He's a very good person. Me personally, I like him. Personally, as a person, I'm okay with him. I don't have any issues with Victor Boniface. He's a very good person. I like him. He's a super good player, and I always support him. But for me, I think he's not doing enough for the national team. I don't think Victor Boniface is doing enough for the national team. I think he used to be. Maybe it's not his fault, but it's always lackluster. Like, he plays, he doesn't even stay in the box, he doesn't even attack the ball, he doesn't, I don't know. In the friendlies against Russia, he was the one that actually led the line. He didn't play any. I think he got one header that looks like pass back to the goalkeeper. I think that apart from that header, he didn't do anything. And somebody like what's his name, Arokodare, who have actually, was more influential. The way he pressed everything, he had something more to what he was offering us. And for me, I don't think so for me, that's my issue with Boniface. So that's my own issue with Boniface. I just feel they are not doing, as in he's not doing enough, and I won't be surprised if it sits on the bench for me. For me at the moment, he's in the same category with what's his name? Kelechi Iheanacho. For me, he's on the same category with Kelechi Iheanacho. So for me, I don't think, for me, there is no way I'm not going to believe that he has not done anything to earn his stay in the team at the moment. He has not done anything to earn his stay at the team in the moment. He's just been on his own, doing his thing most times, and that's just it. He's just been doing his thing. Nothing much on the story today. We're looking at no story. Victor Osimhen, what is going to be his final destination? We don't know. Let me know in the comment section. Big up everybody for watching. If you're watching, smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. Let's hit the 500. Don't forget, we are going for 500. This is when I've been on for about 47 minutes now. I think I'll be wrapping up this stream. I'm just wrapping up the stream to see if there is any news at all that needs to be looked into. And then, yeah, that even reminds me, there's something I want to talk about. On this issue, I've seen people, a lot of people, shouting and making, oh, Gyökeres, as if Gyökeres comes, what is the guarantee? Are we guaranteed, if Gyökeres comes, are we guaranteed that he's giving us the league? Because when people are always saying, is Gyökeres, is Sesko, is this, is that, does that totally fix our problem? That's my question. Does that totally fix our problems? For me, no. For me, it doesn't fix our problem. Just Gyökeres does not fix our problem. Because even if we sign Gyökeres, to start see the fact that are you telling me that if we get a striker alone, we'll win the league? No, that's not what is going to happen. Whether we sign a striker alone or we do not sign a striker alone, that's not. Signing a striker alone does not mean we're going to win the league. We still have some other things that needs to be done, and the problem now is that I don't believe that the whole club as in general is doing what is enough for them to actually win the league. And because before you can win the league, a lot needs to be put into it. For you to win the league, you need to have better player, better consistency than the other teams that are in the league. Right now, I don't even think what we have can go above Liverpool. It can't go above Man City. Because those guys, the way they are moving in the market, they are moving seriously. They are moving like they are serious. They are more of the serious type than every other one. We are not serious. The way Arsenal is moving, we are not serious at the moment. So for me, have we done enough? Are we ready to actually do what would it take to win the league. And I don't think we have. And but the fact that people are always acting like, oh, sign Eucharist and you win the league, that's one thing I don't like. I have a friend that he was telling me that, oh, if Eucharist, that who do I pick? I picked Sesko. He told me, I said, I prefer Sesko because Sesko, if I was supposed to pick between Eucharist and Sesko, I'll pick Sesko. Yes, I have decided, and I will tell you why. Not because I like the two of them. Like, if I was supposed to pick, I don't like the two of them. I don't like the two of them. I don't like the two of them. But me, generally, all I know is that I prefer Sesko with what I see, in a sense that when I see Sesko, it looks as if there is room. Yes, you talk about, okay, being project, but the truth of the matter is that I looked at it. Eucharist has more penalty goals, like a lot of penalty goals than Sesko. Sesko was playing in a front two, and Eucharist was yet the only one, and Eucharist was the only one that was actually striking for FC Sporting. But the truth of the matter is that Sesko and Eucharist and the rest of them, I'm not actually impressed with both of them. But if I was supposed to pick, I would still pick Sesko. My own, I prefer Victor Osimhen. If me personally was supposed to pick somebody, I want Victor Osimhen. So I'm not really keen on this Sesko and Eucharist of a thing. But if at all we are not supposed to pick a striker, out of the two of them, I'm sorry, I won't go for. I'm just sorry, I won't go for Sesko. I know a lot of people like Eucharist, but I just feel like the risk is too much. I just feel like the risk is too much. And then, well, but for me, but let me say this now. Like, despite what I say it, I'm going to support anyone that we, anyone that we, get on. Whoever we get on, I'm going to actually back that particular striker, and we are going to, hope that we get something. What is important to me is Arsenal doing well. As in, we need, I just want us to do well. I don't have any other issue about all these who we buy or what we buy or how we buy them. All I care about is we buying the right, and then doing what is necessary in the market. Big up everybody watching. I'm going to be wrapping up this stream now very, very soon. Big up all of you that are watching, Smash up the like. We're trying to hit the 500 subscriber mark. Come on now, we can do that. Smash up the like, everybody. Subscribe to the channel and let me know your opinion on every of the football takes. First of all, I would like to pick up everybody that are always watching, watching my waffle. Big up yourself every damn time. Take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next I'll see you on the next stream. Hopefully, if there are breaking news, I'll probably see you on the next stream. Big up yourself all the time. Big up everybody subscribing as you're coming in. Smash up the like, subscribe. If you have not, the subscribe is on that button there. Come on, just click on the subscribe button, like button, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching the stream today. Big up yourself every damn time. I'll see you on the next one.